Hello, this is Chris Crow, and today I'm going to be talking about Paraflect. This is the 2D tile-based puzzle game that Zach Peterson and I created using Java. So if you have not played this game before, you will probably go to instructions first, and this will set up kind of a series of 3 tutorial levels which will give you an idea of how the game is played. So this first level is pretty much just telling you that if you hit this, it will go here, and that's how you win. The second one is showing you one of the 3 obstacles in your way, the blocks, and if you can break them by just hovering over them and clicking. And then the third one is really kind of getting into the meat of the game. It introduces the steel blocks, which cannot be broken or altered in any way, and the mirrors, which you can rotate to get the light ball to be in the right place. So yeah, that's what happens if you hit a steel block. And bingo. So yeah, that is the basics of the game, and the title screen here actually is playable if you want a little bit of practice with the things without having to go into the game and kind of waste valuable time. Whoops. I'm just trying to show you guys something cool, and this is what happens. So yeah. This is Paraflect. And you can choose your level of difficulty here. I'm going to go ahead and pick beginner, because it would be really, really embarrassing if I was to lose. So difficulty determines kind of the moves left that you have for each level. The higher the difficulty, the less moves you have. And every move you take, so if you rotate a mirror, that's a move. If you break a block, that's a move. So yeah, and you can rotate the mirrors whichever way, depending on left or right mouse button. So yeah, level 1 is not very difficult, I would say, as it should be. That'll boot up the next level, says you won with 11 extra moves, and it keeps track of how much time that you've taken to play the game. Obviously, lower time is better, and that kind of acts as the score. Instead of having a traditional score, the time is the score. Oops, there we go. So this level kind of looks more complicated than it actually is. Now this next level is one that Zach designed, and it's my favorite level, I think, because it has a really kind of good look to it, and I think it has a nice balance between difficulty and kind of payoff. Again, it kind of looks more complicated than it actually is, but it's really kind of rewarding to see your ball bouncing around a ton in fancy motions. There we go. This one is kind of cool, I think. This is another one that Zach designed. Honestly, he's a better level designer than I am, so throwing that out there. He also did all the backgrounds for this, which I think are really, really cool. Yeah, this is definitely kind of a different level in terms of things, so I'll kind of show you how it works. Yep, here we go. There we go, yes. There you go. Yep, so you actually have to rotate the mirrors, certain mirrors twice, while the ball is in motion to beat the level. This one is kind of more or less tedious, but the reason that it's up here as level 5 is because Zach did all the balancing for how many moves you get per level. And this one, for example, on Insane, you do not have any leeway with how many moves you get. You absolutely have to do this perfectly. And the reason why this level is more difficult than it kind of leads itself to be is because there are a lot of things that don't necessarily need to be done for you to beat the level. So, if you make even one mistake here, you have lost. In higher difficulties, that is. In lower difficulties, maybe not so much. Like this block, for example, does not need to be broken to win. Neither does this one. So if you accidentally break it, if you think it needs to be broken and you accidentally break it, you have just lost the level, unfortunately. Once again, only on higher difficulties. Beginner mode is really kind of impossible to lose, which once again is why I picked it. Oops, there we go. There we go, that should do it. No, it shouldn't. Oh my goodness. Did I make this game? Oh. Apparently not. Is this right? Yes. Okay. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so far that's what we have going on. There's those 5 levels. Took just over 5 minutes to complete the whole game. So one thing that's really nice though is that the way that the code is set up, it is beyond simple to create extra levels. Really, designing them is takes by far more time than actually implementing them. So that will play very, very much to our advantage when we add on to this game even further and create new mechanics and more levels. But we're really, really happy with how this game turned out, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. And yeah, we'll see you for my next game.